Today, Porsches include a dozen 911s, a pair each of Boxsters and Cayman, and a 928. Ferraris include a Mondial, a 308, a 328, an F355, and a Testarossa. Hi there. Porsches sold on Bring a Trailer include an Arctic Silver over Black, 24 years owned, 1997 Boxster with 49,000 miles. It sold for $9,800. Lower miles, $7,000 in maintenance a few years ago. Bargain. A Black 1978 928 with 70,000 miles sold for $24,250. Not great photography. This was likely a fair sale. A Carrera White 2008 Cayman S with 90,000 miles sold for $25,500. Higher mileage, but still this was a strong buy, close to bargain territory. A triple black 1983 911 SC Cabriolet with 95,000 miles sold for $39,000. A low sale price, as this car has a handful of curiosities afoot. Late 83 production, California emissions, stolen in New York, VIN removed and retitled under the chassis number rather than the VIN, 86 dash and vents reportedly in place of the SC dash. Odd. And the car was sold to a non-paying bidder for $42,250 last month. Something smells. This was likely fair. Another triple black 911, this a 2013 with 65,000 miles, sold for $57,000. Fabspeed mufflers and Soul Performance center pipes transform the sound of these. This was a fair sale. A Grand Prix white over blue, 28 years owned, 1991 911 C4 Cabriolet with 43,000 miles, presented by a great seller, sold for $57,500. A bit of a frown here, but a nice price on a good-looking 964. A Guards red over black, 49,000 mile, 2012 911 S Cabriolet, sold for $78,000. An odd auction, almost no commentary and big numbers on the bidding side. This was well sold. A black 1995 911 Coupe with 100,000 miles sold for $79,000. A decent-looking 993, this was on the low side of fair. An Arctic Silver 10,000 mile 2001 911 Turbo Coupe sold for $90,500. Low miles, yes, and very well sold. A light blue Rest of World RSR-Style 1980 930 Turbo sold for $162,000. Initially delivered to Switzerland, this is a surprisingly clean-looking car. If you're looking for a hot-rodded turbo, this would have been a good one. This was well sold. A speed yellow original owner 2007 911 GT3 with 22,000 miles sold for $165,000. A good purchase at this price. These look so comfy inside compared to the latest trend of making them resemble full-on race cars. Nice. A Grand Prix white over black 27,000 mile 1989 911 Speedster presented by a great seller, sold for $206,000. One of 823, this is a beautiful example and likely a fair sale. For Ferrari, an Azzurro over blue 27 years owned 1985 Mondial Quattrovale Cabriolet with 14,000 miles, sold for $42,000. In need of some maintenance, this is an otherwise fair to bargain purchase. A Rosso Corsa over beige 7,000 mile 1986 328 GTS sold for $120,000. Sold here for $150,000 in 2022. This was a fair sale. A black over tan 12,000 mile 1995 F355 Spider sold for $127,000. A very nice car. This was a fair sale. A Rosso Corsa 8,000 mile 1986 Testarossa sold for $160,000. Low miles, 0 records. This looks good, and with $10,000 to $30,000 in maintenance, it could likely be perfect again. This was a fair sale. An Azzurro 1976 308 GTB Vetro Resina sold for $160,531. One of about 800 308s produced in fiberglass, this was well sold. On Cars and Bids, two 2006 Porsche 987Ss. First, a triple black 2006 Boxster S with 209,000 miles, sold for $11,100. For this mileage and condition, a fair price and likely a great car for the money. A lapis blue Cayman S with 35,000 miles sold for $35,000. 43 bids. Lots of heat on this car and desert inside. A viewer asked why I call most of these interiors sand deserts as opposed to beaches, and, well, one you likely want to avoid. This was well sold. On PCarMarket, a mocha brown over brown modified 1980 911 SC Targa with 163,000 miles sold for $49,950. Definitely a period-specific car. This does not pop as much as it does pop with an extra O mid-word. This was a fair sale. A repainted Alpine White 35 years owned 1972 911T Coupe sold for $96,911. Originally blue, 72s are forever tied to the additional external access flap fitted to add oil, too often misused to add fuel by errant owners and gas station attendants. Remember those? This was likely a fair sale. A black 22,000 mile 1996 911 Coupe sold for $100,993. Clean and well presented, this was a slight bargain. 4 cars on Bring a Trailer were bid with their reserves not met April 22nd and 23rd. An ivory 34 years owned 1962 Porsche 356B Coupe was bid to $72,500. A Guards Red 49,000 mile 1987 911 Coupe was bid to $78,911. A Maritime Blue 1992 Porsche 911 Carrera RS with 108,000 kilometers was bid to $204,000. Look at those seats. A repainted black 1992 Ferrari 512 TR with 48,000 miles was bid to $171,512. Mouse belts. On Cars and Bids, a GT Silver over Bordeaux Red 2020 Porsche Boxster Spider with 13,000 miles was bid to $109,569. Sticker was $128. Yow. That's a wrap for today. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Be well.